So Lucy Letby was asked about the next charge on the indictment by Mr. Myers next. This is one of attempted murder against a tiny, premature baby girl, baby Kay.
So, just to recap, she was a child who was born weighing little more than a bag of sugar when she was delivered at just 25 weeks. She spent less than 12 hours on the unit before being transferred to Arrow Park Hospital on the Wirral, where she sadly died 3 days later.
And Lucy Letby is not charged in connection with her death, but the prosecution say she did attempt to murder her when she was less than 2 hours old by dislodging her breathing tube.
So, you may remember this incident provoked quite a dramatic day in Court 7 earlier on this year, because it was the alleged attack which Dr. Ravi Jairam, the consultant in charge of the children's ward, said he thought he interrupted.
Here's a reminder of what he said happened when baby Kay's designated nurse, Jo Williams, nipped upstairs to update her parents in the early hours of a night shift in February 2016.
As I walked up, I saw Lucy Letby standing by the incubator and the ventilator. She didn't have her hands in the incubator. I saw her, and then I looked up at the monitor, and baby Kay's sats were in the 80s, and they continued to drop. The ventilator was not alarming, and the incubator was not alarming. The monitor is set to alarm when the sats drop below 90%. I recall saying, "What's happening?" and Lucy looked and said something along the lines of, "She's having a desaturation."
Now, you may remember that Dr. Jairam told the jury he thought he was being irrational, but went to check on baby Kay because he felt uncomfortable about Lucy Letby being alone with her in Nursery 1. By then, the consultants were already suspicious about her, following the deaths of 5 babies in 9 months. And Mr. Myers asked Lucy Letby about what Dr. Jairam told the court.
She told jurors she remembered seeing baby Kay because it was unusual for such a premature baby to be born at the unit, but she insisted she had no independent recollection of her or speaking to Dr. Jairam at all during the shift.
Instead, she claimed she'd been feeding and changing the nappy of another baby in a different room when Dr. Jairam claimed she was sabotaging baby Kay's care in Nursery 1. Here's Mr. Myers again.
Did you interfere with baby Kay's tube?
No.
Was there a time when you were in the nursery and Ravi Jayaram came in and he found you to be standing there close to baby Kay?
No.
Do you recall any incident when you were present while baby Kay deteriorated and Ravi Jayaram was involved, around 3:50 a.m.?
No, I don't.
Or at any other time?
No.
Did Ravi Jayaram ever say to you, "What's going on here?" Did he say to you, "Why is the alarm not going?"
No, I don't recall any conversation with Dr. Jairam that night at all.
Mr. Myers also asked her about a search she carried out on Facebook for baby Kay's surname more than 2 years later, in April 2018, 3 months before she was arrested. She said she couldn't remember why she'd done it, but she said,
You still think of patients that you've cared for.